What's good, Madden fans? It's Lethal back with another video. As y'all know, the PS5 is on its way, and as soon as the PS5 gets here, I will be starting to make the roster for my Lethal Madden League that I'm going to be throwing every single year. But unfortunately for now, they all sold out all across the world. But good news, I heard they're supposed to be coming out with more pre-orders on Tuesday, so I just gotta be patient and make sure I'm one of the first people on Tuesday to get their pre-order in. But nonetheless, since I can't pre-order the PS5 and I was all sad, I decided to come play a couple of games of Madden. Now I'm loading up. You'll be able to see my record right here. I'm currently 13-5. Now I had 2 desync losses. The other losses, I lost to the Steelers using the Giants. I lost to Baltimore, who played none but man coverage, and I used Houston. And I lost to the Packers, who also played none but man coverage, and I used the Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs is going to be the team I'm using now since I've seen everybody playing so much man coverage. And I was really pissed off about that game I lost with the Chiefs, but that was kind of one I just kind of played and, like, I didn't really pay no attention to it. I was so mad about something else going on that couldn't really focus on playing Madden. But nonetheless, man coverage seems to be the defense everybody is coming out in. Playing today, I'm going against Medical. I can't pronounce that last part, but you can see his name in the top right corner. But this guy is actually pretty good. No, it's not a top 100 opponent. I haven't been playing that much. I've been grinding on 2K. So, nonetheless, I'm now building up Madden. Because now that my player's pretty much done in 2K, I get to focus a lot on the Madden side. And it's kind of going to be like that once the PS5 gets here. Like, I'm not going to be really playing too many online games head-to-head. I'm going to be grinding my 2K player out first, as you see me throw this bomb to Tyreek Hill, and then I'm gonna be focused on making my roster. Once I do all that, then I'll be set for both games, you know, to give you guys great content. Playing against the Dallas Cowboys, and after seeing everybody else play man coverage against me, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just simply play man coverage. For some reason, man coverage is very good at stopping the run this year. Alright, the key thing that you have to do is you bring down your safeties into the box so the run fits. And for some reason, you get great block sheds just sitting in man coverage. And the thing that makes it tough is that if you don't have the speed on the outside to really burn man coverage, you feel like you pressed the whole game. Right here, I left the fullback wide open purposely to see if he can make that read. That's the read he decided to make. We good to go. As you see, I'm constantly bringing down my safeties until the run fits. And even if he does get yards, he's not going to feel comfortable running the ball. And that's the thing I want to take away from people. You know, constantly get them in the third down situations. Make it tough. That way, when I do drop back into pass coverage, I'll be good to go. Right here, Tyrann Mathieu makes the play on the fullback. And we're going to force 3 points. I don't normally use the Tyrann Mathieu unless I'm in like cover 2 sink or something like that. But I don't normally use him because he has that flat KO ability and things like that. Now the thing is, after I ran man coverage that whole first drive, my opponent decided to copy what I was doing to see if he can stop the run. The difference is he's not bringing down those safeties. As you can see, he's constantly playing man coverage, which is fine by me because now I can go to play action. And even if you box everything up, you have to account for the quarterback. You don't have a spy out there because you're busy trying to take out routes. And as you can see again, this time he kind of brings him down, but he's not really bringing them down until the run fits. Nonetheless, he gets a good shed there, but I'm very comfortable with the way my offense is looking because I know at any point in time I can always bomb it down the field to Hardman or Hill. Now right here, this is a simple man coverage beater that I've been working on. Watch Hill as he takes out the man trying to guard Travis Kelce. Easy touchdown. That little bump creates all the separation in the world. Coming back for Dallas offensively, I'm going to just keep running man coverage. Alright, he tried to hit the running back. Gay is there to pick it off. That's going to be a pick six. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Yo, why are you showing us this? This medical guy clearly is terrible. I'm trying to tell you. The man might have looked bad them first couple of drives, but this is kind of his real offense that you got to see. This little motion where he brings Ezekiel Elliott from the left side to the right with three people blocking is very tough to stop. Right here, Brashard Breeland makes a great play on the ball, and I thought he was going to quit at this point because clearly he can't stop my offense, but, you know, he wants to keep trying for it. Right here, he's bringing all the pressure to the left side, so I just run to the right. It's just a numbers game with the run game. Continually, you see his safeties have to play back because they have to respect the speed of Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman. The first time I ran against people that play man coverage, they did not respect the speed of my receivers at all, so they just stayed down in the box and made it completely difficult. So now that I just used the Chiefs, I don't have to worry about that ever happening to me again. Right here, this is a play. If it's Madden 20, it's a touchdown, because I would have just used stick to get by the computer, but great open field tackle, and I like the fact that they make those plays in this year's game. Right here, Edwards-Helaire couldn't get anywhere. Third down, I'm looking for Mecole Hardman across the middle. And I actually have him, but I didn't feel the need to try to risk that throw. I'm going to just go ahead and take my three because I'm already up 3 possessions going into halftime anyway. To me, this is great clock management. And I didn't get ball first, so I'm going to just take the possessions. The biggest thing about all my losses, besides that Steelers losses, is that I did not get ball at halftime. I got ball first. Typically, when I get ball first and you get a stop against me, you're probably going to beat me. I don't know why. It just takes me a second to adjust to what's going on. But now that I use the Chiefs, I feel very comfortable with my offense. Right here, Prescott tried to scramble. He had nowhere to go. And right here it is again. He flips the formation. I'm looking at Ezekiel Elliott to see if he runs across the way. And every time he does that, it just, I don't know, it was messing with me. And I've been very stubborn on 3rd and 4th downs because where I should probably stick to man coverage at in those situations, I typically just bail out and play some type of zone and try to take away all his reads. Right here, almost was a nice run, and I noticed the more the game goes on, this man is trying to quick hike me more and more. The toughest team to go against versus the quick hike is the Baltimore Ravens. Thankfully, this man ain't using the Ravens or I'd probably be in a world of trouble defensively. Right here, again, he's setting up in this look. Here goes Ezekiel Elliott. You know, I chase him. Fortunately, Sorensen is there for the hit. Cooper drops the football. Now he's in a frustration state. Tyrann Mathieu, I'm playing my cover 2 sync. And I think I got everything boxed, but I should have put my safety on the right side a little deeper to the outside because Lamb just comes and catches it. And then once that happens, carries up the play. I'm trying to get my defense set up. Quick hikes me. Ezekiel Elliott to the end zone. So now that this man has kind of found some type of offense, I'm very glad that I got up, 3 possessions before he actually got a chance to figure out how to beat my man coverage defense. For me, every time he's trying to bring the safety down, kind of do what I'm doing, and he's trying to play a lot of man coverage because, like I said, he's seen me do it. You notice that the corners are playing back deeper and deeper. And as I drop back to pass, there's just simply no pressure getting to me whatsoever with 3 people rushing. And I'm just taking my time. Like, I'm going down the field, running, moving the ball. At this point, I'm going to be on conservative for the rest of the game because the only thing that can beat me is turnovers. Right here, caught him in the bad coverage. He brought everybody down. I'm reading cover 3. Back up, hit Tyreek Hill on his streak. And this is pretty much the ball game. He's going to come back, get sacked right here. He luckily picks it up. Cool. But he must have saw something that he liked, even though I didn't see anything open. He hurries up the play. I got everything set up on time. I'm not really worried about Ezekiel Elliott. If he takes that short route, he can have it. And there go that man again, Sorensen, coming up with the pick. I know everybody goes with speed, but I'm trying to tell y'all, put the right players in the right position, and you have great results. So good game to Medical. On to the next opponent. So as I sit here and pick another thing, I wait a couple of minutes before it actually pops up. And I'm playing against the same man again. This time he has Baltimore. I hate when Madden does that. Like, why do they rematch you up with the same guy, knowing that y'all just played each other? Like, I guarantee you, if I would have lost, I would have no chance to match up with this man. But since I won, they always give them the rematch. Like, come on, man, y'all can do better. It's just an annoying thing. It's like, after I beat him, let me play somebody else. Win, lose, or draw. Let me play somebody else. The only people I want to consistently play over and over is the top ranked people, and that's just because I want to have a higher spot than them. So now I got to deal with this Baltimore defense, and I know he's going to be trying to use man coverage. The big thing for the Ravens is Calais Campbell. As you see me try to motion, act like I'm passing the ball or something like that, he's more confident of playing man coverage, as you see Calais Campbell deliver the big knockout blow early. So he's going to be more comfortable. Marlon Humphreys has manned up. Marcus Peters is a very talented corner. And he's going to kind of do what he did last time and see if he can slow me down. Right here, I fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I had Tyreek Hill open. As you see Marcus Peters come over, Tyreek Hill makes the play. Alright, that's lucky for me. Madden gave me one. I get it, but hey, it is what it is. Right here, playing great defense. I know Baltimore is very good at using their tight ends, and I'm scared of Baltimore in this particular look. Just because two tight ends, I finally figured out how to use a two tight end set, and I'd be curious to see if other people figured out how to use it as well. So for me, of course, I'm going to still be playing man coverage. And again, the only reason why I'm playing man coverage is because for some reason it's the only thing I've seen consistently stop the run. Alright, if I knew he was going to pass all day, I would have set up in my normal cover 2 and cover 3 schemes and just pick off passes all day. But for some reason, if I don't play man coverage and he comes out with the running back in the backfield, he can always hand it off and there's no way to stop it. Alright, biggest difference between playing Baltimore and playing Dallas is obviously Lamar Jackson's ability to run with the football, but come on, man. This is just ridiculous at this point. Here's that same play that beat me last time. Kicks it out to Justice Hill. I couldn't get set up. He's quick hiking me more and more. And that's the thing about playing Baltimore. They can quick hike you better than anybody. Coming back on offense, the one thing I'm not worried about playing against this guy is my offense. Alright. His saving grace is hoping that Calais Campbell makes a play. Right here, he made the mistake of not being in man coverage. And even if he is, it's not going to matter because once I motioned out Harbin and I see that Humphreys didn't go with him, I already knew this was a one-play touchdown. He's sitting down on Tyreek Hill. That's 97 speed over the top. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a pick your poison type of thing with the Chiefs, which is why I use them. Now, for me, all I'm saying to myself is if I can get one stop or just be up by a touchdown at halftime, I'm going to win the game. Right here you go again. Tyrann Mathieu is covering these tight ends, and I still cannot stop Lamar Jackson. I don't know what else to do at this point. So he comes out with the same exact play. This time Tyrann Mathieu makes a play. And I just got to live with it. Again, some more man coverage in case he tries to run. He motions the running back into the backfield. I did not get fully set up. He gets another first down. So for me, I have to keep learning how to not be stubborn on third and fourth downs. Like I can see the play being set up. Like again, if he runs his running back to the right, I'm set up for it now. So this time I just fake like I'm going over there and I'm taking out this crossing route. The difference in the game, Lamar Jackson. I have everything boxed up. That's Chris Jones in the middle. I figure he make the play. Lamar Jackson just runs by everybody. Here it is again. This time I'm fully set up. But for some reason, my corner reacted to the man coming across the middle instead of just staying to the outside. So now I'm playing cover 2. The problem with playing cover 2 is my opponent can read that I don't have time to bring down my safeties because he keeps quick hiking me. Again, I'm set up in the cover 2. And what should happen is I should bring down my safeties. Alright, that will give it the look that it's still man coverage. But of course, Lamar Jackson again just finds some way to make a play. Harries the play up again, ready to quick hike me before I can even get set up or anything. The play's already gone. Another touchdown for Baltimore. So by far, Baltimore is the biggest challenge for me this year, just figuring out how to stop the quick hike ability. Alright, whether it's quickly put my ends in spies or whatever it is. Because the thing is, you have to get pressure at Lamar Jackson. If you don't get pressure at him, he has all day to sit there and throw it. Eventually, he's going to find a read. Right here, he's in man coverage again. He has no spy on the field. Easy first down. And I know it gets frustrating for people to have to try to remember all these adjustments, but alright, right here, motion Tyreek Hill again. He brings down the safety, but it's not really going to matter as you see him bail out immediately to try to take out the deep. The whole purpose of bringing the safeties down is so that if it is a run, you react to the run first. Alright, because you have them manned up, when they try to run past your man coverage, you should have time to play the run fit and then bail out and go to your zone when it's necessary. Right here, I thought I had Travis Kelce wide open, but Marlon Humphrey makes up the difference. So this time I flipped this play, and I want to see if he can keep up with Tyreek Hill. Now, it was easy to keep up with Sammy Watkins coming across the middle as I sent Tyreek Hill deep. But this time I'm going to send Tyreek Hill short and see if he can keep him up then. Biggest adjustment. He has 3 down linemen. I'm going 5 wide. All right. Either the blitz is coming in so hot that it's going to hit me, or I'm going to get this right here. You know, it's either or. Sometimes you just got to take your chances in Madden. That time I took my chance. So coming back, here it is. I'm giving Lamar Jackson all the time in the world because I don't want him to scramble. I force a 4th down. He has a huge decision to make. All right, he can either go for it and risk the field position because I'm at my own 25, or he can just simply punt it, try to hope I don't score right before halftime. He comes out empty base. I'm thinking to myself, maybe he's going to try to scramble with Lamar for 10 yards because that's the only thing I can really think. So I go into my cover 2 sink play. I make sure I motion out my safety this time to make sure if he is going for the cover 2 beater, I'm going to get there in time. And I'm going to just use it in the middle of the field with time. Alright. My job is to play the middle. I take out the crosser. I send heat at Lamar as he tries to throw it. We make the hit. Now, the Madden player that I am, I run the ball. While I'm passing on 1st and 10 with 43 seconds left, I do not know. I should have just ran the football. Right here, I have Tyreek Hill open, but I take a sack and get the turnover. The game could have been over if I simply just run and take my 3 points so to make sure I'm ahead at halftime. That's a boneheaded mistake by me. This time, I'm constantly watching for Marquise Brown, so there's always 2 people over there. This time he hits me with my own stuff. I take out the crosser. Lamar Jackson's too fast. And I was thinking to myself, why is Lamar Jackson getting free if I'm putting him in contains? The problem is when I put him in contains, I often was sending one of my ends into the flat so he couldn't use the running back play that he's been using. Right here it is again. This cover 2 play that I like to use. I didn't bring my safeties down, so he just runs the ball. Alright, big hit, 2nd and 7, but here go the flipper play. This time I bring down my safeties just in case it's a run. I get set up. I get a chance to bring Tyrann Mathieu over, so now he's not comfortable. But watch the play that Marquise Brown makes. Right here, I kept my guys in contains. He runs him up the field to pick up the blocks as he sends the tight end over. This is a concept that is very hard to stop. I have been trying my hardest not to get it up, but for some reason in cover 2, it doesn't play it the way I want it to. And when I check the play, it's because I didn't fix my zones. After that play, I fixed my zone, so I'm good to go the rest of the game. Right here, I bring the safeties down again in case it's a run. And again, watch the play that Marquise Brown makes. First, he became a blocker. This time, he does a little zig route. Alright. Now, even though we made the play on the zig route that particular time, it led to the tight end being open with the high-low read, which allowed the 5-out Lamar Jackson scramble to happen. So that's 2 different variations that he's shown me he can do with Marquise Brown. And of course, with that speed that he has, that's the main person I'm watching out for on his offense. Him and Lamar Jackson, of course. Right here, we get the ball back. Of course, I'm comfortable because he can't stop nothing I'm doing offensively. He can't press down. As he brings that safety down on the left side, that's leaving Mecole Hardman, wide open on the streak if I wanted it. This time, he brought everybody inside, so I passed lead Tyreek Hill to the outside so the safety couldn't help. 99 speed, easy one-play touchdown. And that's the thing about playing the Chiefs, man. You got to account for so many things. I keep running it up the middle. Here it is this time. I was looking for the zig route by Marquise Brown. And this is why I use the Chiefs. Any other team I use, that's a one-play touchdown. Alright, Lamar Jackson don't have the same arm as Patrick Mahomes, so luckily it's a little bit underthrown. But the speed of Steve with 93 speed keeps up with the 97 speed of Marquise Brown and just makes it to where he has to take more time off the clock. That is why I use the Chiefs, and that's why I sit there in man coverage. Again, I'm sitting there trying to chase Lamar Jackson. I can't get to him. Easy touchdown. So at this point in the game, I'm telling myself this pretty much got to be the last drive of the game. So now that I beat him deep so many times with Hill and Hardman and even Kelsey, he has to respect my speed. When you have to respect the speed, the run game becomes so important. And again, I'm going to keep throwing him out here. Every adjustment he makes, I can easily find a read. So even though he's in a pretty good defense right here, we get a nice blocking, nice run up the middle. Edwards-Helaire, who is not fast at all, which is kind of why I'm using him, because I don't want to break it for a big one-play touchdown. I just want to get consistent yards. Notice that I'm chewing the clock. I get it down to the 2-minute warning. And this is when the game is pretty much either won or lost. 2nd and 6. I put Williams in at this point because I know Williams is going to reach out and pick up the first down. Right here, good run. I allow myself to get wrapped up. 3rd and 2. This man is not using any timeouts. I do not know why. Maybe he feels like he can stop me, because I know at any point I can just send Tyreek or Mecole on a little, in route streak, in route, out route, slant, whatever to pick up the first down. So I'm just trying to force him to use his timeouts. Again, time is ticking. I'm just sitting here waiting. I'm like, eventually he got to see that I'm wasting the time. And he is stubborn. He is not using his timeouts. I don't know why people get into this game where they feel like, oh, if I use all my timeouts, the game is pretty much over anyway. No, you have to give yourself a chance to get the ball back. I'm taking the play clock down to 1 second every time. I'm not even trying to score. And again, as you see, he has all 3 timeouts, so I pretty much wasted the clock. But right here, I kind of messed up. I'm on the right hash. The way the kicking is this year, it's very tough to try to angle it and make the game-winning field goal. So with 6 seconds left, I can either kick my field goal or I can try to get better position. I decided to go for better position. I got 6 seconds. If nothing else, I should be able to fall if he does not want to tackle me. And smartly, he comes out in a play that allows me to run the football. And as I get up, he hoping that I ran the clock down. I immediately just go down once I'm in the middle. This right here did it for me. I'm going to go ahead and slow this down for you because it went kind of fast. Of course, he was saving his timeouts to try to ice me. But this is what I saw. I did not have to adjust my kicking meter even when he called a timeout. So for me, that was the ball game. All I got to do is hit X, hit it again, and hit it one more time to win this ball game. Anyway, it's been a great game by my opponent, Medical. You know, definitely a tough opponent as you see him use the Baltimore Ravens. But, hey, Kansas City is just OP this year. They OP. What can I say? I hope you guys have enjoyed the content. More to come. It's been lethal. I love all my new subscribers. If you're new, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.